Good morning. Myself, Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence. Last video we see what is C programming and the features of C programming and the history of C programming. Now we are going to see about structure of a C programming. The structure of C programming contains 6 sections. First one is documentation section, second link section, third definition section, fourth global declaration with the main function containing declaration part and the executable part. Then finally we have in subprogramming section. In subprogramming we have calling the function from 1 to n number of functions. Usually the C programs can be viewed in the building blocks of group of building blocks that is called functions. The function is a subroutine that may include one or more statements decided to form a specific task. So this section we have the performing this task to execute a program. First section is documentation section. Documentation section consists of set of command lines giving the name of the program, the author of the program and other details for our reference, which program we would like to use later. It is only for the reference only. It is not run at the time of execution and compiling. The link section. Link section provides instruction to the compiler to link function from the system to library. Then definition section. The definition section defines all the symbolic constants. Global declaration. Global declaration means there are some variables that are used in the program that can be declared in the global declaration section. It consists of more than one function. Such variables are global variables and are declared in the global declaration section, that is outside of all the functions. This section also declares all the user defined functions. Then main function. Every C program contains only one main function. It has usually the main function has 3 different forms. First one is simply main function and the second one linked main function, then void main function. The void means that the function does not return any information to the operating system. Then the keyword int means the function return an integer value that to the operating system when it is specified. The last statement in the program must be return 0. The void main function is a special function used by the C system to tell the computer that the program start and return no value. In each section, in each program must have exactly only one main function. In main function there are 2 parts. One is declaration part and another one is execution part. In the declaration part we declare all the variables used in the executable part. In the executable part there should be at least one statement in the executable part. These 2 parts must appear between the opening and the closing phrases. The program execution begins at the opening phrase and ends at the closing phrase. The closing phrase of the main function section is a logical end of the program. All statement in the declaration and the execution part is end with a semicolon. The semicolon denotes the termination of that line. Then subprogram section. The subprogram section contains all the user-defined functions that are called in the main function. User-defined functions are generally placed immediately after the main functions, although they may appear in any order. All sections except main functions may be absent when they are not required, but the main function is a mandatory one. Then it's an example for a structure of program. In the documentation section we started with the slash line. It referred as a command line. This command line is not executable and not compiling at the time of execution. Then link section having all the header files. The definition section we have to mention what functions we have to start a global main functions. In global declaration here we have data types and variables has been declared. In the main function, we write as a void function. Void main is a special function used by the C program that the computer start and there is no return value. In printf, then clear screen. Clear screen mentions the clearing of the screen. And then printf, we have values, get the values, and we have to close the function. Then again in subprogram we have to mention again the program and printing the statement. Execution of a C program. Usually the C program executing a program written in C it involves various steps. First is creating the program, then compiling, then linking the program with the functions and the library, then finally we have to execute the program. C program. Once we creating the program means enter into a file and create a space for writing the exam, and the program must be saved in file name.c. If the program without extension is not run by the standard C editors, the program entered into the file is known as the source program. It represents the original form of the program. In a compiling section, we assume the source program has been created by file name with .c. The source of the instruction is translated into a form and that is suitable for execution by the computer. The translation is done after examining each instruction for its correctness. In every time as is alright, the compilation proceeds silently and the translated the program is stored to another file with the name of any thing. This program is known as object code. Then in a linking section, the process of putting together other program files and functions are required by the program. If any mistakes in syntax and semantics of the language, they are listed out. The compilation process ends right there. Once the compilation completed, execution is a simple task. Load the executable object code into the computer memory and execute the instructions. During execution, the program may request some data to be entered through the keyboard as an input. So, when we compile another program, the file will be overwritten by the executable object of the program. Then it would be necessary to correct the source program of the data. These are the simple steps we followed in C while writing, linking, correcting, compilation and the execution of a C program. Thank you.